Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today we've got this French 9-drawer dresser that we're going to transform. So follow along and also hit that subscribe button. Alright, this 9-drawer dresser is in overall good condition. It's got little bumps and bruises and dings and whatnot with it, and that's fine. We'll get most of this sanded out and taken care of. The plan today is to sand the top down, maybe stain it. We'll see how the sanding process goes. This definitely takes some time. We'll remove the hardware, pull the drawers, sand this whole piece down nicely, and scuff sand it, and paint the base. Maybe we'll have a stain top. We'll see how that looks. We're missing one of the handles, and this is for some reason very common with these French ones. One handle's always missing or gone. Before you buy one of these, definitely think about what it's going to cost to get a replacement hardware on this. So I have one missing. I found one online on Etsy. It was 13 bucks for just one handle. So this project went up in price pretty quick. So if you're buying to resell or buying to keep, remember your overall total budget that you want to spend, because this hardware adds up pretty quick. So let's get the hardware off, get these drawers out, check the subframe, and then we can start sanding. Alright, we got the drawers out. We had to glue one of the tracks back. It had come a little loose. I want those nice and solid. This piece is nice and heavy, good solid wood, so that makes this project even more fun. What we're going to do is we're going to try to sand this top down. Got 80 grit sandpaper. So around the edges here, backside, sides, we want to make sure that we're not pressing into these, or we'll sand the veneer right off the top of these. But so 80 grit, good sandpaper. We're going to spend quite a bit of time trying to get this off. If it comes off nicely, I'll be working on these to stain these also, so that'll be a lot of work. This right here, this edge, probably take about an hour itself. And then we'll scuff everything down, hand sand what we couldn't with the DeWalt sander, and well, we'll be able to move on from there. So let's get started. Alright, so you've seen a quick rundown of what we've done. We've basically knocked off the sheen off the bottom here and removed all of the paint and poly off the top, so we've got it down to a point where we can stain it. So today we're going to use our Miniwax Early American. Got an old rag, a couple gloves on, and we're just going to do this top back and forth with the grain, and then we can start working on painting this piece. Alright, so I did another quick run by of the top there to kind of show you what I did as a farm style look that I was after. Now what I did is I sanded it down almost perfect and left little spots where the scuff marks are still there and the paint still stuck through. And that's where you're seeing all that distressed type wood look through. I think that's a pretty cool look. It's not overdone. Sometimes I see people and they just do a quick sand and they leave way too much on and it just looks like they didn't take enough off and it looks almost imbalanced. So I really like the outcome of that, so we're going to stick with that. That was early American stain on top of it. We did a really good sand out of it and then we came out with that ending results. So now what we can do is start painting, and today we're going to use our Rust-o-Liem chalked. It's a linen white. We're going to use our Worcester 2-inch brush, angled 2-inch brush. Got a little bit wet, and then we're going to go over this product 2 or 3 times today. We'll see what the outcome looks like of it. And well, we got a lot of drawers and a lot of frame to do, so let's get started. Alright, we painted it twice, we let it dry overnight, and today what we're going to do is we're going to scuff sand just the edges and the grooves of this piece. Nice and light. What it's going to do is it's going to match this top here. So what we're going to do is use some old 80 grit sandpaper, scuff it up as we want, and then go from there. Now this is a step that you could skip at home if you like that solid look, but here, well, we want it to look a little vintage, so let's get started. Alright, we've sanded it back down, vacuumed it off, wiped it down, and now we can add our wax to it. So today, Varathane finishing wax, natural, an old sock. We'll start with the top. I'll get that all waxed out, and then I'm going to grab a different rag for the white on the base so I'm not mixing when I'm putting in to the wax again. So let's get started. Here it is completed, 9-drawer French dresser, linen white chalk paint with an early American stain. Now earlier you got to see up close how the wear and tear on the top is still there, giving it that nice mild farm style chic look on the top. We also scuffed up the fronts here of the drawers and the frame. Nice farm style look. If you like this project and many of our others, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook and Instagram. We're always looking for those thumbs ups and comments. We love reading those, so keep doing those. We appreciate them. And well, our next project is going to be the tall boy that matches this, so watch out for that video.